TitleMatchNetwork.com.
I guess you ended up leaving Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
Just because time
Went to Georgia.
Yeah.
Ole was booking in Georgia at the time, and they had sort of like a personnel trade-off.
How'd you like working there?
I loved it. When I first went there, I hated it, to be honest with you. I was home all the time. Here, territory was big.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the road all the time. And I'd been here so long that, a short trip was 300 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, down there, they didn't have those. You'd leave at 5 o'clock.
So you liked it?
They'd leave at 5:30. He was home at first 3 or 4 months. I'm driving myself nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, what the hell? I got all this time. But then I got to work out more. And then pretty soon I'm watching the nightly news every night.
Yeah, so
George
more of a life.
George kept calling me. I was only supposed to go there 6 weeks. Here's
Mm-hmm.
the deal. I was supposed to go 6 weeks, come back in as a babyface. I'm down there 6 months. George kept calling. He says, no, we're going to keep it. A year? No, we need to keep it. Year and a half. I was down there 2 years. Finally, George says, you're bringing your ass back up here.
Mm-hmm.
And what they were trying to do was work the angle, turn me babyface and work with Mulligan instead of against him.
Right.
But once I got there, and I loved it.
You were talking earlier, about the heels. They want you cut your head off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like better, heel or babyface working?
Probably a heel because I'm more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I can do. I was always trained. The heel leads the match, so I know as being a heel and starting out as a heel, there's things that I can accentuate in the match,
Mm-hmm.
things that I know I can master,
Mm-hmm.
have mastered, and project in the match better. Whereas you're a babyface, you have to depend on that heel calling a match that's going to accentuate the match.
Mm-hmm.
As a heel, you work and everything's going to take off. As a babyface, you have to sit back and wait for them to call. But most of the time, fortunately, even when I was a babyface, I had more experience than the guy I was working with.
So you still got to call everything.
I just call it reverse.
Yeah, right.
But I like the fan aspect and the interaction as a babyface, but I like the working aspect as a heel because you got control of the whole match. You got control of the whole arena. You got control of the dynamics of the night.
This time you're still doing some Japan and all that.
Back and forth.
Were you with Hogan? You teamed with Hogan, or were you against Hogan in Japan? Or
We teamed not as a team,
yeah,
but we did because we were 2 singles.
right.
We were on teams for some tournaments,
6
individual
mans.
match, yeah, but not really.
In Japan, you're still going. You like that though, right?
Oh, loved it. I was
I know.
supposed to go last year again
Right.
for a reunion like these Legends reunions.
Right.
And they'll just, matter of fact, I spoke to the Japanese guys that was here.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do it. It's just a matter of just logistics. They have things that transpired.
How's Inoki?
Good.
You like him?
Oh, I love him.
Good guy.
Always good to me, and had a good relationship from the first time we worked. 14 years worked over there, so.
What are you? You work for Watts?
Worked for Watts for a short
Do
time.
you like Watts? Or is it...
Yeah, I got along well with Bill.
Do you like the
He
whole...
wanted me to come in. Now, that was a demanding territory, very demanding trips. But Bill and I don't think we had a crossword. I was only in there basically in and out for the weekends. He wanted me to come in. And at that time, I'd already been scheduled to go into New York. So I had to postpone it. And I just was frank to him. I said, I'll come in on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you can work that out with the other guys because I don't want to be involved in, he's only coming in for this. But I said, Bill, I'm not going to take these long trips anymore. It's just too much.
It's too much.
But he paid me well. And he was one of the first guys who was giving guarantees. I mean, he gave Junkyard Dog a heck of a guarantee.
Right.
And he said I'd have the same one. I could pick some time off, but I was fortunate I had other options.
Right. Something to fall back.
So I didn't have to work that much.
Right.
But I really didn't want to. And at that time in my career, I wanted to spend more time at home.
TitleMatchNetwork.com